This is the most beautiful book. I love everything inside. And I know that it highlights, Michelle, your style evolution from over 20 years ago. Now, I want to know, because every time I saw you step out of the White House and everywhere you go, you are the epitome of style. So where'd you get your style inspiration from?
Oh, from a little bit of everywhere. Soul Train, Aunties, you know, Evergreen Plaza.
Evergreen Plaza.
It just, you know, in Chicago, there is just, there other young people. You know, when I was little, my brother played basketball. I'd go to the gym with him, and there'd be the cute girls that would show up.
Yes.
All styled out, older than me. I'd look to them. It was just everywhere.
And you're a spiritual person. I know you guys go to church.
Oh,
have you seen the ladies in Chicago at church?
Oh,
the
my
hats with the grapes coming off the side.
Oh, just all of the things. Yes.
Things.
All of the things. Yes. I think all of that speaks to how I think about dressing.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that I even care about it. So it's just growing up with it, just growing up a black girl. You know, it's everywhere we are.
Everywhere you are. And I know this book is a love letter to a diverse group of stylists and glam teams. You were the one, you know, it's just like, how important was representation to you in your team?
It was everything. You know, every decision that we made in the White House was about opening opportunities up. Inclusion. You know, we entered Washington with it's always done this way. And what that means is that nobody else gets a chance at anything. And every decision was about who will never get this opportunity, which is why I chose young designers, emerging designers, black designers, immigrant designers. Something that we need to remember in this time, that the fashion industry is built on the backs of immigrants, just as most everything else is in this country. And then there's my team, my trifecta, the people that I highlight in this book. It's a love letter to them, because I purposely didn't speak about fashion during those 8 years because I was afraid it would be a distraction. I thought it was important for me to lead with my message, because everybody else was looking at every little thing I wore and did. But I always wanted to pay tribute to the team that I had, and the team that I talk about are the people who've been with me the longest.
Right.
I don't mention everybody because I can't. Throughout those 8 years, I had a couple of different makeup artists, a couple of hairstylists. I only had one stylist in Meredith. But you see, they're young. I mean, they all came to me in their early 20s with their energy. They worked without fanfare. They weren't working to be known. They weren't trying to be celebrity stylists. They were working for the President of the United States. And so this book is a way for you all to get to know their stories, which are powerful.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And when you talk about, you know, when you talk about powerful, because I just remember your hairstyles and watching, you know, I was able to wear a ponytail and rock that ponytail because you would do the ponytails. But you decided to wear, you didn't wear braids in the White House, but when you stepped out, you had braids. And that was a powerful statement to me as a black woman when you had braids. Because I know that there were so many women who've gotten suspended from their jobs when they came with braids. They're fired for their hair. So what made you decide to go public wearing braids?
You know, first of all, braids is a lot about convenience and freedom. You know, this is the point that we have to make, y'all. We're not making a statement with our hair. Our hair is about who we want to be and what works for us at that time. Yeah. And so post-White House, which I know I wasn't going to do braids as First Lady because that would be all people talked about. When I cut bangs in my hair.
Oh, my God.
And that became a thing. I was like, well, let me not make braids a conversation. But it was always going to be a thing that I wanted. Braids are about freedom, movement, choice, versatility.
Yes.
But I knew that it was important for me to walk into the White House with braids in my hair. And that was an intentional move to make the statement that y'all get out of our heads, you know?
Yes.
I don't want any man in any HR department making decisions about what is appropriate, how we look, what we do, the diversity that we have, the ability for us to wear wigs and locks and braids and extensions, straight, curly, natural, that's not politics. So don't hire or fire somebody based on something you know nothing about.
Great.
And a lot of me wearing braids is saying to people, anything I choose to do is appropriate.
Yes.
Anything I choose to do is professional. It's who I am and what I say that matters. So that's, yes,
Girl,
I wanted to make that.
let me tell you something. That right there is so powerful. I swear I'm about to snatch this wig off, Michelle. It's so much power. I'm telling you, I just love, you're right. Don't talk about what you don't know about.
Right, that's right.
And I love it when you come out there, and that is just all naturally, just it's you being you.
And let me shout out to the younger generation, the young girls who are breaking the mold. You know, we didn't grow up in Chicago. You wore your hair straight.
Yes.
You went to you got a relaxer. You did all the things your mothers did.
Pressing combs.
And
yes.
this new generation of young women of color, you all are stepping up and showing us, and I wanted to be a part of supporting that movement of young. So in many ways, young people have been leading the way. I was just following, you know. So thank you all for giving us more options.
For giving us more options.
Hey family, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or wherever you're watching this video, make sure you follow and subscribe.